And we are here at
let me tell you guys,
Fight Night 6.
this was an exhausting night of watching so much action. Fight Night 6 is finally.
You look exhausted.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I lost my voice, I think.
But you still look fresh.
Thank you, Captain Bogey, repping the few as always. And I am here, Adrian Dulinus Miquez, repping Cannon Fire and 247miami.tv. We had a hell of a show tonight. I'd like to ask you, since I didn't get most of your thoughts on all the matches, I want to hear your thoughts on Mark Sabir, the Frenchman, beating Justin Overstreet, the American. What did you think about him? You were drawing off with him a little bit.
I enjoyed it. I like that he was French. Everyone else was on the USA tip. I said, you know what, I'm going to be different on this one. So I went ahead with a little bit of a comment allez-vous, je m'appelle Bogey, allez-vous, merci beaucoup. And, you know, I kind of was on his side, so it was nice to see him get the win.
Nice. But I was kind of pulling for Justin Overstreet myself.
USA, I understand.
Then after that, we had Zach Cooper versus Mantis Cage. Who'd you got in that one?
I enjoy Cooper. He did
Cooper has a lot of potential.
Yes.
I don't really agree with the way he's running things now, but he has a lot of potential. I really like Cage as well.
Read on that one.
Then we had Tragic City versus South Beach Young Guns. I have to say, Young Guns were outmatched there, unfortunately.
Yes, they were. Young Guns are my boys. This is a group of guys that I've seen since the beginning of the few began watching wrestling. I was really pulling for them. Of course, Barrington Hughes from Tragic City is one of those old school wrestlers also. And of course, they were really mismatched. We're talking about 400 plus pounds more than the South Beach boys, but they tried to make it as entertaining and as good as they could.
What did you think of the King of Strong Meow, Mega Tiger, losing to Julio Guadalupe?
Well, listen, Mega Tiger, I said this on the few show. I don't think Mega Tiger's Mexican. I want to see that birth certificate. Okay, I don't know. He's repping all this that he's from Mexico. He's lucha type, but he's too big to be.
I'd really like to see them go again in another match.
Actually, yes. In that ring there, they pull off quite a few good moves.
Then we had a great match. I think it's my pick for match of the night. The triple threat. Zach Monstar versus Neuroses versus Damian James, the Gentleman of the Dead. What impressed you about them?
You know, I would say it was the unpredictability. You saw these three different wrestlers, three different looks, three different styles. It was explosive to see what the combination of that would be. And they really put on a great match.
What did you think about Monstar?
That was ridiculous. For someone of that size, that height, to pull off the moves that he does in this squared circle, it was amazing.
He has no small frame. Followed that up, we had the intervention, of course, and then we had Red Hot Rachel Freeman defeating Angel Rose's Knight in Shining Armor, Alex Todd. What did you think about that?
Alex Todd, 10 for being a gentleman, 3 for defending the wrestling on Angel Rose's part. You did a good job, but hey, Rachel, she is no sloucher. She brought it.
So after that, we then had the tag team match of New Blood Rising versus That Classic Team. What impressed you? Did you get impressed by That Classic Team?
They had a few good moves. What I enjoyed about them is that they represented with that old school disco sound, the way they came in. But other than that, hey, New Blood Rising, they are no joke. They are the new Blood Rising, and they did what they needed to do.
And here we are.
Oh,
since we got up to the main event recap, let's get with somebody who was in the match.
I want to hear your recap, and then I'll come in.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I said to everyone. You got robbed. Max Stardom. Yes. I don't agree with his tactic there. Stefan deserved a fair match Rachel Freeman brought in
He
the
got
belt.
most of it.
What do you mean? Okay, yeah, he got most of it. But Max Stardom,
Until that woman showed up. And that seems to be the theme in life. That woman showed up. Oh, I'm sorry. That
all
woman
right,
showed up.
you're speaking from
I'm sorry, I'm
a
thinking
dark
of some
place,
exes.
Bogey.
Okay, in wrestling, and I respect where you guys are coming from, but you don't deserve anything. You know, you take the opportunity that's in front of you, and that's how people get ahead in this business. And is it crappy? Yes, it is. But it's just the nature of this business. You have to be in the right place at the right time. And Edge, Hall of Fame guy, made his career by being the ultimate opportunist. And today, Max Stardom saw an opportunity that I let go. And that's my fault. I choose to carry myself with integrity and honor.
We
and
saw that.
sometimes that gets the best of me. But like I told Max tonight, I am the next ex-wrestling Florida heavyweight champion. I believe that. And I promise you by the end of this year, that's going to happen.
I'm going to tell you something, Stefan. I told Rhino, who was going for Max Stardom, I told him the wrestling genius is not matched by anyone here in X Wrestling. In my opinion, sir, you are one of the brightest talents X Wrestling has.
Agreed.
Especially considering you had the sweet mariachi music and a great enchilada shooter. I'm dubbing that the enchilada shooter.
I actually came up with that today, the wrestling genius, because I really do think I am a wrestling genius. Every time, and you guys can vouch for me, you guys go to any of my matches or shows that I perform in, match in and match out, show in and show out, I have the best match of the night. And that's why Stefan Guadalupe is a wrestling genius. Now, New Blood Rising,
You heard it.
you're next. You won tonight. You're the #1 contenders. Fight Night 7, right here, July 30th. You guys got your title match.
Oh damn.
And he put it down, and you heard it, and it is his word. Guadalupe, just let you know what's going
And
on.
guess what? He just gave us a 24/7 Miami scoop.
That's it.
Fight.
Exclusive.
Fight Night 7 Tag Team Championship match. The Guadalupe Brothers versus New Booty Rising.
Yeah. Hey, you heard it here second, because we heard it first before it got to you.
And you should be here or be square.
That's right. All right. So,
I just want to
Wrapping
say
it up.
again, thank you, Captain. Repping the feud.
that's it. That's how
Right
we
here.
do, baby.
The Few. Join them on Facebook. We've been 247miami.tv. Thank you again for listening to us. We'll catch you at Fight Night 7. Will you be here?
Yes, and also make sure you catch Cannon Fire on the same network, 247miami.tv. Do not miss what this guy talks about.
Thanks. Plug for plug.
All right, buddy.
Woo. Thank you.
Enough said.
God, this chair's broken.